Man, all you had to do was watch the last video and you would not be in this situation where you are bedridden and sick. What's up guys, it is none other than Cody here once again coming at you with a video that was actually suggested by a good friend of mine, Dan. Last week we talked about how to avoid getting sick. So today we are going to talk about what to do once you are already sick. And that's going to include how to deal with the symptoms, how to hopefully get it to go away faster, and realistically just how to not be so damn miserable when you are bedridden and of course sick. So these tips of course go towards the people who got the common cold or the flu. The treatments or what you do to deal with it are going to be slightly different of course, because the flu is a little bit more brutal than having just a cold. And having a cold, you can kind of deal with it. You'll still be able to do everyday activities. While the flu, you're kind of going to be stuck in one place resting, just waiting for it to go away. But regardless, we'll go over all of that in this video. Right before we jump into these tips, guys, please do me a favor. Go right underneath the video here. If you're new to the channel, subscribe for more of my content. But if you're already a subscriber, take a second, like the video, maybe even drop a comment, talk about what you thought of the video, or even videos you want to see me do in the future. Thank you guys. So let's jump right into it with tip number 1. So you got the cold, you got the flu, nothing you can do about it, you got to deal. So what's the first thing you do? You have to stay home and rest. You are doing yourself no good trying to go to work, trying to go hang out with friends. There are really a million reasons why you don't want to just keep doing your everyday activities. First off, going out is not going to help you at all. You're miserable, you're sick, maybe you're even puking if you have a bad flu. Nobody's going to want to see you out in public like that, and it's not going to help you get better. You're just going to be even more miserable trying to use your body in ways that it doesn't want to be used when it's already sick. So first thing with that, sleep helps the immune system. Like I said in the last video, there's a million studies that say it. Look it up on Google. Sleeping can improve your immune system. So if your immune system's at 100% because you're resting and getting all this sleep, you're going to have a better chance of fighting it off and also not feeling so damn miserable. Number 2, like I said, you're already miserable. Just chill, take it easy. It's going to be a lot easier on your body if you're just relaxing, trying to get better, rather than running around, going to work, doing all this stuff you're trying to do when you're already 100%. And the third most important thing with that is do not go get everybody sick. We see all this stuff with the coronavirus right now. It's spreading because all these people want to go to China for the Lunar New Year to celebrate with their family. But guess what? There's a horrible virus wreaking havoc, spreading all over the place, and they're just handing it to their own family members. Like, if you're already sick and you're the only one sick amongst your friend group or your guys at work or even your sports team or something, don't bring it to them and get them all sick. That's just going to make things even worse for everybody, and they're all going to know you're the one that got them sick because you were the miserable one looking like death, walking around, hanging out, coughing on everything. This actually makes me think of one time in high school. So I think it was my junior year and I was playing basketball and it was a weekend practice and I was just so sick. I don't know if I had the flu or what, but all day it felt like I was going to puke. But I wanted to start the next game, so I had to go to practice. So I prime myself out in whatever clothes I can find, drive there almost freaking barfing in a bag, and I show up to practice. I participated for maybe 5 minutes before I had to stop and sit on the side of the court because I was about to blow chunks everywhere. And I just remember one of my coaches came up to me and he just sat down and talked to me and he's like, listen, you are not doing yourself any good being here. You're going to get the team sick. You're not going to get any better. We need you for the next game. And that info really just stuck with me. And that's one of the main reasons this is the first tip, is because you have to stay home and get better. Don't spread the virus. Don't make yourself more miserable. And don't prolong whatever sickness it is. You have a much better chance of fighting it off, staying home and trying to get better rather than running out and really just stressing out your body more. Tip number 2 is a quick and easy one. You really don't have to be sick to take this advice, but drink water. Drink water. Just drink some water, please. Drink water. Not soda, not juice, not whatever. Drink water. You're probably already dehydrated from not drinking much water. If you're throwing up, coughing, you're just making yourself even more dehydrated. Drink some water. It'll make you feel better. It won't so much help with the symptoms, but it'll help that sore throat. It'll go down easy. It'll feel fine. And honestly, your body's going to thank you for it. And tip number 3 is to eat healthy foods. Do not go and have your friend or girlfriend or whatever go pick you up a Big Mac or something. That's not the food you want to be eating when you're sick, especially if you have the flu, because you'll probably just throw up that $6 you just spent on a sandwich. So try to eat healthy. Your head, your body, all of it is already sick. It's trying to fight through this virus. Do not make it worse with intestinal distress. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Do not eat the greasy fast food that's going to make you feel like shit and run to the bathroom every 5 seconds. Take it easy, eat something healthy. And if you're puking, let's say you have the flu, you're going to want to eat lighter things like crackers, toast, and then of course the famous Sprite or ginger ale, maybe even some soup. Just take it easy, light stuff that's not going to be heavy sitting in your stomach making you want to throw up. You got to take it easy, you got to eat healthy, and that'll help you get through whatever sickness you have, whether it's the cold or the flu. Now, tip number 4 is to keep taking that multivitamin and vitamin C that I mentioned at the end of last video. As I mentioned in that last video, is the multivitamin and vitamin C can help you fight off that cold faster. The average cold lasts 3 to 10 days before it's completely out of your system. Honestly, from experience, those vitamins will help you fight it off even faster, and like I said, they're cheap. You can get a ton of them. Just take them, guys. It helps. And of course, taking things kind of applies more to having the common cold, because having the flu, you're not really going to want to get much down in your system besides water. So just keep that in mind. With the cold, take cold medicine. It really helps with the symptoms. Mucinex, Dayquil, NyQuil, all that stuff. Cough drops are not a myth, by the way. Cough drops help. They keep your mouth moist if you're not drinking enough water. It soothes your sore throat. It really helps with the cough. And I know some of them are gross, but those are really the ones that work the best. So you might just have to deal with them. And if you have a bad cold, you probably can't taste much already anyways. And for those of you that are having trouble sleeping, let's say you're hacking up a lung, you just can't sleep, you're waking up a bunch throughout the night, take some NyQuil. NyQuil really helps. It helps subside the symptoms. It helps you sleep. And again, sleep will help you get over this sickness faster. So give it a try. It'll help. And honestly, that's only if you're having trouble sleeping. Don't rely on it for the entire sickness. And finally, everybody's favorite tip. Your mom told you to do it. Your grandmother told you to do it. Everybody tells you to do it. Eat some chicken noodle soup. Frankly, I thought it was kind of a myth, but apparently WebMD says that it does help. It helps soothe inflammation in your body, which again kind of sounds far-fetched, but apparently it will help with symptoms and stuff like that. So who's to say it works? Who's to say it doesn't work? It's easy food to get in your system, easy calories. So for those of you that are puking and maybe not eating a lot, soup could be the food for you, because you have to get something in your body. You can't just not eat the entire duration of sickness. That just leads to dry heaving. You know, you're going to be a million times more miserable. Just try to get something in your body. Do that chicken noodle soup. All right, guys, that's about all the tips I have for you today. If you're currently sick, you're watching this video, you're trying to deal, man, take it easy. I feel for you. I absolutely hate being sick. I would rather do a 7-day work week than be sick. So use up these tips. Try to get through it as quickly as possible, as painless as possible. Take it easy, and good luck. Thank you guys so much for watching this week's video. Again, take 2 seconds, go under this video, drop a like for me. I really appreciate it. And real quick, let me know down in the comments what other types of videos you guys want me to do. And I'll be back later on this week with another video. Thanks for watching.